It's your boy Jimmy. Jimmy.
Now what's worth doing is worth doing for money.
Straight from y'all street to Wall Street.
Anybody tells you money's the root of all evil doesn't make up happen.
Dudes wake up, hope their girl turned on so they can get a little bit. Only woman in the morning I want to turn on this Becky quick. While the average man looking at this acting like she fine as it. I'm over here looking at tails and whips like 5'6". I left the mayhem for the market. Now I don't want a dope spot, I want a stop pick. I know that booty got dry, triggered my stop losses, but I ain't got time for your wop. My V-wops crossing. Rich with hot V's and pushing hot strategy and plans to make grand. Still in my wife beater, Batman pajamas, house slides, and about 5 hot picks for the day. Cause I like the way the Dow bounce. 4 hot dips on call, so I got options. 2 with a lot of volume, 1 with a double bottle. Now I know dumb money don't understand. Am I talking about my trade or just thinking with my MACD? You see, we different in the way we move. You move with kittens and your dog, I move with bears and bulls. I got a green thumb, grow with the marijuana. Waking up with the fun, open up some commas. Jump out of bed, big profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, big profits. Light up, watching them can big profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs and die. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ profits. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETLs, make profits. I jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up, watching them can make profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. Yeah. See, me and Jim Cramer been talking mad money. Said today I'm taking a risk. They got the feds coming, but I got support here with me. I call it short squeeze. You get the drop, she pull the trigger, and abort these. If she stay on my watch list, I might have to wife her. But I know better. I'm a true trading group lifer. Call up the Wolf of Weed Street. It's time to flip some profits. Go ahead, be hawking. Get your spot here. I'll double top that in the head and shoulders. Hit him up with this resistance. Watch him roll over. Cause I see John Wicks in contract. If I say I make $1 million a day, well, that's a large cap. You moving average, that's why you get crossed. Get split, get delisted, and knocked off. And I'm setting the whole block off. I'm buying GameStop and selling them roadblocks off. Jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up, watching them can make profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs and stop. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ profits. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETL. Hey, my family. Hey, go, what we doing, my man? Hey, make profits. Hey, Shug, Mike, what we doing? Hey, make profits. Yo, Wolf, Professor, what we doing? Hey, make profits. That TTG money gang. Hey, making profits. We some snipers.
Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? What's going on, folks? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. Happy Labor Day to everyone out there. I hope you guys enjoyed the long holiday weekend. Markets were closed today, obviously. So you guys had an extra day to kind of get yourselves ready and prepared for what is surely to be a big week in the markets. Why? The markets are sitting at all-time highs, and we have the U.S. labor report on deck. This week's going to be all about jobs, the labor market. That's really what the focus is going to be this week for all market participants while everybody gets ready for the Fed meeting that's coming up later this month. My name is Michael Edward Parinati, and I go by Michael Edward. I'm the co-founder and head trader of True Trading Group. And in case you guys didn't know, we are the fastest growing and highest rated premium online educational platform that combines university level trading and investing courses, premium stock market tools, live workshops, individual mentorship and coaching for stocks, options, crypto, and futures. We day trade, we swing trade. We also cover long-term investing. There's literally something for everybody here at True Trading Group. Before I dive into tonight's session, I do want to first thank our partners and our data providers over at Benzinga, TradingView, the NASDAQ, CBOE, and of course, OpenAI. Those companies are the foundation of what powers True Trading Group, and we are grateful to be able to provide our platform with their data and their tools integrated to help all of you to learn, trade, and profit consistently. This innovation is not unnoticed, right? Just last year in 2023, TTG was a Benzinga FinTech Awards finalist for Best Data Analysis Tool. And this year, 2024, we are coming for that #1 spot. This isn't just about winning awards, though, folks. It's about being part of a community that's constantly growing, learning, and pushing the boundaries of what's possible in trading and investing. Members of True Trading Group are part of something special, and I couldn't be prouder to be on this journey with all of you. All right. So we got to get ready to roll the sleeves up and get into tonight's session. We've got some killer content lined up for you guys here. You're going to take your trading game to the next level. So hope you guys are ready to do this. If this is your first time hanging out with us on True Trading Group's YouTube channel, do yourself a favor, hit that subscribe button. And don't just tap the like button, smash that like button like you guys just nailed your biggest trade ever. And don't keep this a secret. Don't keep it all to yourself. Let's reach out, educate, and empower as many retail traders as we possibly can. Go ahead now and share this stream on your own social media. Now, I know what some of you may be thinking, like, who the hell is this dude? Why should I care about anything it is that he has to say? Listen, I don't think you should listen to me because I think I'm the world's greatest trader or I pretend to have a 100% win rate. I do not. But I did not figure this stuff out on my own. I began my trading career working at T3 Alpha Fund in New York City. I was trained by professionals on Wall Street. I didn't have to go through YouTube videos and sit in Discord chats to learn this stuff. It was taught by pros. Then they had me go through an educational training program before they even let me touch $1 of the fund's money. Then 2008 happened. That was the Great Recession, the big stock market crash. But that also happens to be the same year that I received one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. Now you fast forward, I'm the co-founder and head trader of True Trading Group, and along with my team of 8 other professional full-time trading mods and an over 30-person staff, we've helped thousands of members from all over the world to reach their goals. We have 10,000 members in 115 different countries, truly a global community here inside of TTG. We've helped thousands of people not only to learn how to trade, but to also profit consistently. So whether you're looking to level up, you're just getting started, or you need that little extra push to kind of pick yourself up, trust me, guys, you're in the right place. Stick around. We'll make some moves together. All right. Also, whatever it is that you're doing right now, seriously, whatever it is you're doing right now, just stop. Okay. What I want you to do is make sure that you are watching this video live. This is a live stream. Okay. Make sure you click the live button down there in the corner. You should see a red dot. If you do not see a red dot next to the word live, then that means that you are not watching this live. You're delayed. Okay. So if you're delayed, very good chance you're going to miss tonight's giveaway because I am doing a giveaway later on in this live stream. But you need to be watching the video live. So again, click that button down there. Make sure you guys are watching this all live because in a moment, I'm going to give you the first of 2 code words. The way that this giveaway works is we're going to put everyone's name into a random name picker called the Wheel of Names. Later on in the live stream, we're going to spin the wheel. If your name is called, you're going to have 2 minutes to send a text message to a phone number that we put on the screen. You're going to have to give me both code words. The first code word I'm going to give you in a moment. The second one comes later on during the live. Okay. If you're unable to give me both code words, then we move on. Right. But now this is why you have to make sure you're watching this video live, because if you're 15 minutes delayed and your name is called, the 2 minutes will come and go and you'll have no idea. And we would have moved on. You would have missed your prize. Okay, so again, make sure you see a red dot next to the word live down there in the bottom corner of the YouTube screen. All right, first code word for tonight's giveaway is labor. Labor, that's the first code word for tonight's giveaway, labor. Okay, labor, that is the first code word for tonight's giveaway. Again, the second code word is going to be coming on later during this live. All right. All right, folks. Let me take a quick little sip of water. We got to get ready to dive in, man. You see, the reason why I feel like this week that we have coming up is one that you really got to kind of have to strap in for. We just finished out NVIDIA's earnings. And NVIDIA had a bit of a pullback after those earnings. So if you guys were on this YouTube video from the other week, I went over and I told you guys what my thoughts were on NVIDIA earnings. And I said that I think that NVIDIA is going to beat, and then their guidance comes kind of in line, but that inline guidance would be a little bit of a disappointment. They slightly raised their guidance, but they gave a 2% buffer on it, which essentially puts it right in line with expectations. And the earnings growth and the increase in guidance that we've seen from NVIDIA over the last several quarters, it wasn't there this time. So even though their earnings were good, I'm not, trying to say the earnings were bad. The earnings were good, but the earnings were so good over the last, couple of quarters, over the last year and a half, that even though earnings were good, the stock actually traded to the downside slightly. It wasn't a huge sell-off. It was a little pullback on NVIDIA, but the good sign is that even though NVIDIA gave you a pullback, the overall market was actually able to push higher. See, the S&P 500 actually climbed higher and went right up into the face of that all-time high. You can see I have that line drawn across my screen. That line is your resistance that we have currently on the SPY, and that's your all-time high that was put in there back in July. And now you can see we're trying to break through that level here now. We're slightly green on the futures market as it stands right now, but the market has consolidated for 2 weeks. For 2 weeks, a little bit more, we have consolidated in this little bit of a trading range after experiencing a massive rally off that August 5th decline, right? It did August 5th decline, which was the Japan carry trade unwinding. You had a bunch of people come out on social media and scream that, the sky was falling. And we on True Trading Group, we were very outspoken and very open with everybody, telling you that we were adding in our long-term portfolio on August 5th. And that's what we did. We bought Kava, we bought Palantir, we bought Uber, we bought, we bought all of our mega cap tech names. We bought, Meta and Microsoft and Apple and Alphabet and Amazon and AMD and NVIDIA and Broadcom and CrowdStrike and Palo Alto and Fortinet. These are all the stocks that, we already owned a lot of those names. New purchases were on like the Kava, the Palantir, but we added to some of our tech names. We were very open about that. And a lot of people said that, oh, this is it. This is the beginning of the end. And we stepped in and we bought. And I got to remind you guys that the best buying opportunities in the market will always come when everybody's running around screaming that the world is ending. And everyone's running around screaming that the sky is falling. And whenever the index pulls back 10% or more, I always buy something. And it worked out very, very well for us on August 5th, as those positions are now up, considerably from the August 5th buy. You can see what the markets have done. But the real focus that we now have to talk about and why this month is going to be so important, okay? When we are looking at the month of September, why is this so critical? The month of September is so critical, and you all need to buckle up and fasten your seatbelts, buckle the chin strap, put in the mouth guard, because September historically is the single most volatile month of the entire year. Historically, the month of September is the weakest, reddest, most declining month of the entire year. July historically has been one of the strongest. We just experienced in a very strong June into July. We finished July weak. August came back strong. And now you're coming into September when over the last 3 years, or actually 4 years, the markets have crashed in the month of September. Literally for the last 3 consecutive years, the markets have crashed in the month of September. I take you back to 2023, literally 1 year ago. And what happened in September and October? That happened. Big decline in the overall index. That's 2023, right? Here's September. That was September, okay? That was October. That was 2023. Let's go back to 2022. What happened in September? That happened in September in 2022. So that's now 2 consecutive years where the markets had a significant crash. Let's go back to 2021. 2021, the markets went straight up, didn't they? That's what everybody kind of feels like, right? We just made all-time highs almost every single month in 2021, except September. Another big down month in September in 2021. Then we got to go all the way back to 2020, right? That was COVID, the COVID crash. But didn't the markets just rally after the COVID bottom? Yeah, pretty much. After the markets bottom in March, the markets went up every single month except for one. Wait, what month was that? Oh, September. So another month where the markets went down in the month of September. So these are several years in a row. Bull market, bear market, market crash, market all-time highs, whatever it is, the market still found a way to go down in September. And it's not just those last 3 years. It's historically the weakest month of the entire year. And everybody's sitting here saying the markets are at all-time highs. Are we going to double top at this all-time high? And is history going to repeat itself where the markets are going to go down? And I mean go down considerably. Are we going to go back down to that August 5th low? Everybody that missed those buying opportunities just a couple of weeks ago or a month ago at this point, are you going to get another shot to add to all of those amazing companies that I just mentioned to you? Are you going to be able to add to those stocks 20% lower and cheaper than they are now? Or are we going to make a new all-time high this week? The Fed is going to start cutting rates this month. The soft landing is going to be confirmed. And the market, for the first time in the last several years, is actually going to go up in the month of September. Well, this week is going to determine a lot of that, because this week is job openings, jobless claims, ADP employment report, and the U.S. labor report. Now, this is an important data point always, but it's even more of an important data point as you're about to embark on a rate cut cycle. Historically, when the Fed has cut rates, you have seen the markets actually go down first, not up. But the reason for that is important, because usually when the Fed cuts rates is because there's a recession. So when the Fed cuts rates, usually the markets go down first because the recession is here and the Fed is cutting rates to try to get us out of the recession, but you're already in it. So the markets continue lower for a little while after the Fed cuts rates. Then those rate cuts filter through the economy. It takes several months for that to happen. And then the markets bottom, the economy recovers, you come out of the recession months or a year later, however long it takes, depending on the severity of the recession. So that's why historically the markets go down after the Fed cuts rates. But what if there's not a recession when the Fed cuts rates? That's the soft landing. And you go back to the mid-90s, I think it was 1995 or 1996, 1995, when the Fed embarked on a rate hike cycle and then pulled off a soft landing and then started cutting rates back down. And that led to what was the internet boom of the 90s. The markets went up 20% in 1996, following the soft landing in 1995, and then went on to continue 97, 98, 99, 2000, which was the huge technology boom and the internet boom that we had. Okay. I think it was 1994, actually, might have been 94 into 95 was the soft landing, if I'm not mistaken. And economists call it the perfect soft landing. So it's been done before. It's possible. It's not likely. It's not the most probable scenario when you look at history, but the data as it stands today would suggest that it is the most probable outcome that we face now. As the data stands today, it looks like soft landing is the most probable scenario. The market certainly believes that. Otherwise, the market wouldn't be at all-time highs. If the market believed that in 6 months we're going to be in a recession, I promise you we would not be sitting at all-time highs. And the U.S. labor report that we're going to get this week is going to have a lot to do with the market and the investor sentiment of that being the most probable scenario. Because the whole point here is that the economy has held up long enough for the Fed to start cutting rates, where the Fed is now cutting rates not because they have to, because the economy's falling apart, but they're cutting rates because they can, because inflation is beginning to work its way down, as we just got a CPI read under 2% for the first time in a few years. And then we had the PCE number also come down in the mid-twos. So we're getting close to that 2% target that the Fed has. We're not quite there yet, but we're getting close enough to where the Fed feels they can begin cutting. Last month's labor report was actually much weaker than expected. You had a 4.1% expectation for the unemployment report. It came in at 4.3. We just had a jobs revision. Okay. The Department of Labor just revised on Wednesday the job gains from 2023 into 2024. And those job gains were revised down by around 800,000. That's a massive revision to the downside. Massive. It's the biggest revision since 2009. Now, 2009, we were in the depths of a severe, massive recession. So it's understandable why the jobs data just wasn't really that accurate. And they had to revise that data as all of that data kept coming because the economy fell apart so quickly. That's not the case right now. The economy is not that weak. So to see that big of a jobs revision was a little bit of an eyebrow raiser. And that's why I believe that this job report is going to be really important. Because last month's number was weaker than expected. The jobs revision was weaker than expected. Now you have people believing that the labor report was weak in July because of the hurricane that came through southern US and closed a lot of businesses. Businesses were without power for 2 weeks. People went on unemployment. They had to collect unemployment benefits because they weren't able to go to work because their businesses were closed. And that's why they believed that the number was weaker in the month of July. Well, the month of August, that all went away. The month of August, we're now back. All of those people that were in the Texas area that were affected by that hurricane, they all went back to work. So if the analysis of a lot of the weakness being from that hurricane in July, if that's true, then we should see a strengthening of the labor market in the month of August. So the labor report that we get, we should not see the unemployment rate go from 4.3 up to 4.5. If you do, then that means that that was not the case in July, and July actually was much weaker than expected. Then you got a much weaker revision than expected for the last year, and then you'd be following that up with a third consecutive weaker than expected labor report for the month of August if the unemployment rate was to jump back up, which it was to jump up again from 4.3 to 4.5. That's going to make people feel that the labor market is cracking, not weakening, not softening, but cracking. The labor market has softened over the last several months with unemployment going from 3.4 to 4.3 as job openings have gone down, right? You've come more into balance where you only have about 5 to 10% more people looking for more job openings than people looking for a job. You go back a year ago, that number was double. So there were double the job openings than there were people looking for a job. That's an extremely strong and tight labor market. It has softened now to where job openings and people looking for a job is more now in balance, which is a more normal labor market. So the labor market has softened, but it hasn't cracked. A crack would make people feel that maybe a soft landing is not what we're going to get. And if you get a renewed fear of recession, then perhaps September does repeat history. Then perhaps September does give you another market pullback like you saw in 2023, in 2022, and in 2021, and in 2020. 4 consecutive years of a down month of September. That's why this week is so important. It all rests on that labor report going into the Fed meeting. And if the Fed was to cut rates, which they're going to cut rates in September, probably by 25 basis points. But if you got a weaker than expected jobs market report for the month of August, if that worries the Fed and the Fed gives you a 50 basis point rate cut at the September meeting, I think that actually sends the wrong signal to the market that the Fed is actually worried about the labor market and they're trying to cut rates faster. I think cutting rates by 50 basis points would be a negative net result in the overall market rather than cutting by 25 basis points. Cutting by 25 basis points signals to the market, hey, yeah, we're going to start cutting rates because we can. Cutting rates by 50 basis points signals to the market that, damn, we're cutting rates because we have to. Right? Yeah, Tom R. Exactly. Tom, for sure. For sure. Tom says, does all-time high consumer debt and if labor market weakens, says 4.5 unemployment, throw up concerns of a miss-off landing and uncertainty on the horizon? Absolutely. It's exactly what I'm talking about, Tom. That's exactly what I'm trying to say. That's why I believe that this month is going to be critical. It's going to be crucial. Cheeto says, what was your previous thoughts on NVIDIA? Everyone thought it was going to go up. I was thinking it was going to go down because it was overbought, and I was right. Yeah, Cheetos, I talked about, you must have just signed on. I talked about NVIDIA a little bit earlier on during the stream. My analysis last week that I gave everybody on last Sunday's live stream, and then again on Tuesday night going into NVIDIA's earnings on Wednesday. And then again on Wednesday, we covered the earnings live. Before the earnings came out, I was going over what my thoughts were. And it was, I thought NVIDIA would beat earnings, but their guidance would not impress like all of the previous quarters. and that lack of raising their guidance aggressively, like they have the last consecutive earnings reports that they've done, that would be a little bit of a disappointment, and that would bring in some profit taking on the stock. And I would look for the stock to then trade back towards the downside. And that's exactly what happened. It wasn't a big sell off. It was just a minor pullback, just a little bit of profit taking. To be honest with you, with a disappointing guidance for the stock to only move down a couple of points like that, it still shows a lot of strength in the name. I think that if people that are bullish for NVIDIA, I think that they'd be pretty happy with a disappointing earnings only resulting in a couple of point decline with how expensive that stock has become with the market cap over 3 trillion and everything else. So yeah, you were right on your analysis. That was actually the same analysis that I had. We talked about it last week on this live stream. And it was a pretty good trade for a lot of our members. A lot of our members actually traded some of the other semiconductors off of NVIDIA, like AMD. We actually had put options on AMD in True Trading Group last week for a swing trade that left a 203% gain on AMD put options that Shaimar and one of our moderators trade that was put on, alerted to the members in TTG. Was a swing trade last week, a put option on AMD, and that gave us 203% gain. All right. So that's where we had to, that's what a lot of that has given us, because last week, and last week was a huge week for us inside of TTG. So when we talk about last week being as big as it was with NVIDIA earnings, the markets themselves really didn't move. The markets were trading in a range. I think we're going to break out of that range this week. And I think you're going to get a lot better trading opportunities this week than you actually had last week. And last week's trading opportunities, you're talking about, I'll just lay these out for you. Coinbase, 100% gain on a put option day trade. Datadog, 100% gain on a put option swing trade. AMD, 203% gain swing trade put option. Amazon, 108% gain swing trade put option. Costco, 280% gain call option day trade. Apple, 123% gain call option day trade. And then we had a slew of triple-digit bangers on zero DTEs. I don't know how many of you in here trade zero DTEs, but zero DTEs. SPY, 100% gain put, 300% gain put, 200% gain put, 200% gain put, 116% gain put, 100% gain put, 100% gain put, 100% gain call. Intel, 180% gain call. Starbucks, 100% gain call. Those are just zero DTEs. Now, that's literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 traded, alerted, executed triple-digit gains inside of True Trading Group just last week alone. I'm not even considering the other weeks in August. I'm talking about just last week alone. And that's why our members are having some of the best months and the best weeks and the best days that they've ever had. Our members are hitting milestones. They're killing it. They're making money. It's not just because I believe that to be true. It's because this is what members actually tell us. Members that are on this live stream, I'll prove it to you. Members that are on this live stream, there's many. There are 3,700 people that are watching this video here live with me today. Make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, show some love. But if you're a member of TTG, do me a favor. Type the number 1 in chat right now if you are making money and becoming a better trader because of True Trading Group. If you're becoming a better trader and you are making money, plain and simple, type the number 1. Anyone here that's not a part of this community, you should read how many people type the number 1 in chat right now, because all of these people typing the number 1 were once in your exact same shoes. They were watching a live stream on a Sunday evening, most likely. Today's Monday because of the holiday. And they learned more in the last hour with me on a live stream than they have in the previous year trying to figure this stuff out on their own. They joined TTG. They invested in themselves. They became part of a community that generally gives a damn whether or not they succeed or fail, that is led by 8 professional full-time trading moderators that share their screens, share their orders and their entries in real time. And now they're telling you they're actually making money because of it. If they can do this, so can you. 82% of them have a full-time job. I don't want to hear the full-time job excuse. Many of them had no experience. Many of them had small accounts. They are your friends, your family members, and your coworkers. And if they can do this, then so can you. There is absolutely no reason why all of those people can type the number 1 and say that they're making money, but you can't do it. We have a mobile app that you download when you become a member. It's free. You download it for iPhone or Android. And even if you're not in front of your computer, that app will keep you connected with what's going on in our chat. You'll be able to see the screen shares because the moderators share their screens with you. You'll be able to listen to the audio commentary as the moderators and I talk to you on the microphone during the day. And we're not gone after an hour or two. The moderators and I are with you from pre-market all the way through into the close. We are not gone after an hour or two, and then you're just left to fend for yourself. We're sharing our screens. We're going over ideas, giving our analysis, telling you where our orders are, what stocks we're looking at, what trades we're about to get into, giving you updates on the positions that we're already in and that we're managing, where we're going to be getting out, where we're stopping out, where we're taking profit. So you never have to guess and try to follow trade alerts. You'll always know what the game plan is. But then you can follow the alerts if you want, because the moderators and I send you real-time push notifications directly through that mobile app whenever we enter or exit a trade. That's how you're able to follow along with everything it is that we're doing. Imagine yourself at work and your phone goes off and says, oh, wow, they just bought put options on AMD. You log into your Webull, your Robinhood, your E-Trade, whatever you use. You buy some puts, you set a stop, you put your phone down. 2 hours later, you get another notification. Oh, they just took profit. You log in, take profit, set your stop loss, put your phone down. The next day, you get another push notification. Oh, they took profit again, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. You guys get the idea. You can all do that. You don't have to be sitting in front of your computer screen all day, every day to do this. If that was the case, if this was only for people that were sitting at home in front of their computers the whole day, we wouldn't have 10,000 members. But 82% of them have full-time jobs. Watch, let me show you guys real quick. Members of TTG, if you're making money while working a full-time job, can you guys just tell me what you do for a living? Comment a little. I want to really... Don't do it for me. I want to help the people that are here. Obviously, there's over 3,000 people on the live. There's many people here that are not members. I want to show them what's actually possible. I'm not going to blow smoke up your ass and tell you I'm going to make you a millionaire in 30 days because I'm not. But if you guys want a real shot of supplementing your income, maybe replacing your income, building long-term wealth, right? Becoming a profitable day trader or swing trader, a real, true, and honest chance, then True Trading is the place for you. And these people will tell you the exact same thing. Let's read some of these comments. See if you see someone that does something that you do for a living. Project manager, boat mechanic, truck and car sales, logistics manager, CNC operator, server, right? So you guys are seeing for yourself people here that are telling you what they do for a living. LAPD, construction sales. I'm on the road at least 50% of my day. And Marcus D is making it happen. Ghost Money was able to stop working full-time, now only works part-time because they're trading. Nurse practitioner, electrician, veterinarian, manufacturing, procurement engineer, right? I'm not going to keep reading all this, but you guys read them and see if you see someone that does the same thing for a living as you do. Because if these people can do it and they can make money while working that full-time job, there's absolutely no excuse why you can't do the same. The moderators and I collectively as a group have been able to maintain a cumulative win rate on all of our executions. We track every single execution that we make. So on our website, uploaded every day is every buy, every sell, every stop out, every take profit. And of all those executions, the moderators and I have a collective win rate of just around 80%. Now going on roughly the last 5 years. It's all right there for you guys to see. Now, today's Labor Day. It's fitting that today is Labor Day, that all these people in chat are telling you they're making money while working full-time jobs. And then this week is all about the labor market. And it's all about the labor report that's coming up towards the end of the week. What I would like to see is how many people are with me on this live stream right now that are not members of True Trading Group. If you're not part of TTG, do me a favor, type the letters TTG in chat right now. I just want to see who we have here that's not part of the community, because I still have to go over with you guys my top trade ideas for the, my top trade ideas for the week. I'll tell you exactly what I think the markets are going to do, right? We'll go over it all. Literally, I'm going to lay out my game plan on the blueprint for how I'm going to make money this week. I'm going to give it to you. But first, let me see who's not part of the TTG family. Just type the letters TTG. We've got Papo, Jessica, Dale, Robert, Slay Queen, Shawnette, Renato, Susan, Amar, Anver, Dr. Kuhn, Special K. There comes Sean. I can always count on you, Sean. I can always count on you, bud. I'm a legend in my spare time. James Jackson. Excellent. So we have Amit. What's up? So we have a lot of people. Jim Davidson. Welcome. All these are new faces. Manny, Julio, Cheetos. Cheeto, great call. I read your comment before, right? You were the one that was talking about NVIDIA. Great call on the analysis from NVIDIA. Cheetos, hope you made some money on that analysis. That was good analysis, my man. Great job. All right. Here's actually what I want to do. Okay. Before I get into you guys, I got my top trade ideas. I got 5 stocks written down. I'm going to give you guys my trade ideas. I'm going to give you my analysis on the overall market, exactly what I think the markets are going to do, some levels that we can watch for where we can buy some calls, buy some puts, or short futures, go long futures, depending on whatever it is that you trade. We do it all. We trade stocks, we trade options, we trade futures. Right? There's something for everybody at TTG. Like I said, there's 8 other professional traders that are alerting their trades. So there's literally something for everyone. You're going to get options, futures, equities every single day, small caps, mid caps, large caps. You're going to get alerts on all of them, day trades and swing trades every day inside of chat. Okay. So you don't have to worry about, oh, well, I only do swing trades and there's no swing trades this week. No, you're going to get them every single day. Okay. Mike, can we grow a small account? Anvar wants to know, can we grow a small account? Real quick, okay? Anvar, I'm not going to answer that question. I'm going to let members answer this question. Members of TTG, can you guys do me a favor? If you started True Trading Group with less than $1,000 in your account and now you guys are making money, can you share for Anvar? What did you start with when you joined? And maybe where are you now today? Anvar, the answer is yes, but I don't want to just answer yes, because what am I going to say to you? No, of course not. But I don't want you just to take my word for it when I say these things. I want you to actually hear it from members who have experienced it themselves, because we've had a lot of our members that have been able to grow small accounts. So we have one of our moderators. Her name is Diane. She's actually here right now, Diane Fig. She just goes OMG, LOL. So Diane Fig is one of our moderators. She started out as a member at True Trading Group, and she started with the free share that you would get when you would sign up to Robinhood. When you open up a Robinhood account, they would give you a free share. I think she got a free share of Facebook. And then she took that free share, she sold it. She had a little over $100, and she went ahead and has now, from that small account, now pays her bills from her trading. And she is now a moderator at True Trading Group. So let's just read some of these comments that are coming through from members. Okay. Adam Brendis started with $550. He's been a member for 1 week. His account's now at $675. MJ Ashley started with $1,000. Trevor started with $500. Ghost Money started with $500. Marcus started with $400 and is now at $2,000. Justin Davis started with True Trading Group, became a member in July. He had a $600 account. Today, he's now over $6,000. That's Justin Davis from just July to now. Armando Mendez did over 200% gain on a 0 DTE SPY put on Friday. Smooth Brain started with $400 and is now working part-time instead of working full-time, and he started with just $400. Charles Lisa started with $110. Eric Ward started with $500, is now at $9,000. Johnny Money started with $500, just past $7,000. Mike Boomer Vet started with $1,000, is now at $31K. James Jackson started with $1,000, is now at $8,000 in just 3 months. Thomas also started with just $500. Now, I'm just telling you this. I'm letting you see from these people. Wow. Tom R., this is fantastic. Tom R. just asked that question, actually, about the soft landing and the recession. That was Tom R. Tom R. goes, I joined 3 weeks ago. I had $1,000 in my account. I turned into $3,000 in a week. I withdrew $2K to pay bills. And by this Friday, I'm back over $3K. That's absolutely incredible. Thomas, great job. TTG Snydog took a $25 account and turned it into $150 in 3 trading days. GoFundMe Sour, $150 to $2,000. Absolutely incredible results. I'm not going to keep reading these. I feel like I'm just kind of repeating myself at this point, but hopefully, Anvar, that answers your question. Whenever you ask me questions about making money, about member success, I don't like to just give you a blanket answer myself because I own True Trading Group. What am I going to say? No, it sucks. Everyone's losing money, right? Of course, I'm going to say positive things. That's why I don't think you should just listen to my words and my words only. I like to ask members. We have 3,000 people on here. We have a lot of members that are with us here. I'm going to give you my game plan, how we're going to make money. You guys are going to get a sneak peek into that. So I like for you to see it and hear it from members themselves. So I hope, Anvar, I hope that was helpful. I hope that does answer your question. Okay. I hope that does answer your question. But here's what we will do. Okay. What did they do? How did they make money? They traded options, Global. So Global 7 says, what do they do? How do they make money? We teach our members when you start with a small account, obviously, if you only have a couple $100, you can't trade equities with a couple $100. Okay. So you'll start off trading options. We will teach you how to day trade options and then swing trade options first. Okay. That's how our members with small accounts end up growing their account. We also have some people with small accounts that grow it by trading futures. You can trade the MES, which with the leverage is $5 a tick. So you guys can actually, trade small accounts on futures as well. Just depends on what your risk tolerance is and where you guys want to do it. We'll teach you futures, we'll teach you options, but that is how we teach our members to grow small accounts. All right. So there you guys have it. Yep. You guys grind with us every day. We work. I love it. Hell yeah. All right. So there you have it. All right. So that's the deal, Global 7. That's how they did it. All right. So like I said, everybody that typed the letters TTG, you guys are in luck here tonight because today it's Labor Day, right? It's Labor Day. It is the very last day. It's the very last day for our Labor Day sale. Now, I'm going to take a brief moment. I'm going to show you, I'm going to explain to you how you can become a member of True Trading Group. Then I'm going to give you my top trade ideas for the week. So everyone that just typed TTG, listen to me very carefully. I know some of you might be skeptic. You might have, you might be skeptical. You might, I'm not sure. I'm going to erase any shred of doubt that you have. I know I talk a big game on these live streams, but whoever joins True Trading Group this evening, part of our Labor Day sale, I'm also going to give you a double your money back guarantee. Now, the way this double your money back guarantee is going to work is if you're unable to make your membership fee back at least one time after you guys go through our membership, we'll give you back not just your membership fee, we'll give you back double the membership fee. And tonight, you guys can join the annual membership for just $500. After midnight tonight or 20 more people join, it's $980. But this is the very last day for the Labor Day sale. So you guys can go to ttgoffer.com. That's ttgoffer.com. Everything on that page is included in the 500 price point. There is no coupon code needed. It's just $500 for the whole year. Everything listed on that page is included at no additional cost. Our 22 course curriculum, which is a simplified and expanded upon version of the training that I received working at the fund in New York. You guys get access to all of them. There's no upsell for those courses. You get, of course, our chat room, all the trade alerts, the mobile app, the follow along with the moderators when they get in and out of their trades. You get daily watch lists from the mods where we tell you these are the stocks we're focused on, and these are our entry and exit prices, so you know exactly where to focus your attention before the day even begins. You're going to get 2 small private study group sessions with our mods to speed up your learning curve. You get the Benzinga Pro real-time news feed. Honestly, if you paid for Benzinga Pro, you're going to spend over $1,000 a year. You get the Benzinga Pro news feed and Squawk Box feature when you join TTG for just the $500. You also get TradingView's premium charting software, which is probably around $600 a year. If you went to TradingView directly, it's included when you join us. The Trade Ideas scanner streams on our platform. You guys are free to use it. The on-demand video library has over 1,000 hours of workshops covering different topics you have access to. You get unusual options activity, dark pool data, options flow, short data. All of that is included for $500 for the whole year. So some of you may already pay for those things, and you probably will save money by joining TTG, and then you don't have to pay for that stuff anymore. Again, go to ttgoffer.com. Everything listed on that page is included. If you have any questions at all, text us 1-888-621-2127. The phone number is right down there at the bottom of the screen. Text us if you have any questions. Also, if you are currently a trial member, listen to me very carefully. If you are currently a trial member, you used to be a trial member, or maybe you used to be an annual member and you want to come back for the $500 price point, you must text that number in order for us to give you this $500 price point. So you have to text that number if you're one of those people. Now, the W money back guarantee that I mentioned goes as follows. First of all, it's right there on the checkout page in black and white. Go read it. Yes, it's real. I'm dead serious. Oh, there it is right there. You join today, you pay $500. You have the entire year. Go at your own pace. Go through all of our courses, pass our quizzes, and attend one study group. We do study groups every Thursday. They're free. I'm asking you to attend one. If you do those things and you're still unable to make enough winning trades with us to equal the $500 membership fee at least one time, we will not just give you the $500 back. We will give you $1,000 back for wasting your time. That is how confident we are in the platform that we have created and its ability to help you reach your goals. Our refund rate at True Trading Group is less than 2%. That is why I am able to offer you a double your money back guarantee. If our refund rate was 12%, I wouldn't be able to do that. We'd go out of business. Make no mistake about it. TTG is a business. We have over 30 employees with 10,000 customers in 115 countries. But because our refund rate is so incredibly low, we only have to, when we less than 2%, I can give you double your money back. We're 4.6 out of 5-star rated on Trustpilot with nearly 2,600 reviews. You guys can go check them out. Go read them yourself. Oh, we have to welcome Matthew. Matthew just joined, guys. Guys, listen, so it looks like these spots are going to start to go quick. There's a lot of people on the checkout page right now. This is available for the next 19 people or midnight tonight, whichever happens first, and the price jumps to $980. It's $500 right now. Matthew, welcome to the family. 19 spots left. Nice. Renato says, I'm not in doubt. I'm a returning member. I only left due to family reasons, but I'm ready to get back on track. Thank you, Mike and Shug, for everything. Renato, I love it, brother. Send a text message right now, Renato. We'll get you back ready to rock and roll. Text us 1-888-621-2127. Renato, I'm waiting for you, brother, to come back home to the TTG family. And again, anybody else in a similar situation, text us 1-888-621-2127. Text that number right now. If you have any questions at all, you need help signing up, anything you want to know, we're fully transparent. We are an open book. Text that number now. Otherwise, go right to ttgoffer.com. There's no coupon code needed. Everything on that page is included. $500 for the year. That's it. You're done. W money back guarantee. I don't think you need it, but it's there for peace of mind that they'll hold us accountable. That's the deal. Tonight is the last night for it. It's a Labor Day sale. It's either 19 people or midnight tonight, whichever one of those happens. Up 18 spots. We got to welcome Ken. Ken just joined. Everybody welcome Ken. Ken is the newest member to the group. 18 of these spots now remain. Welcome to the TTG family, Ken. And there's Thomas. 17 spots now remain. Thomas, guys, there's a lot of people on the checkout page right now. Good question. How do you know you're one of the people that are going to get the 500 price point? When you go to ttgoffer.com, does it say $500? If it does, you're good. If it says $980, I'm sorry, we've sold out. The price is now not Javier. 16 spots now remain. Everybody welcome Javier. Javier is the newest member. Now we're down to 16. So we can see it. There's a lot of people on checkout page. We can actually see it on our end. So guys, I would hurry up. If you can't check out right now, I would hurry up and send a text message at least. 1-888-621-2127. Get on the phone with one of our reps. Lock your spot in. Let them help you check out. Ronnie. Everybody welcome Ronnie. 15 spots now remain, guys. Everybody welcome Ronnie, newest member to the group. What's up, Ronnie? Excellent, excellent, excellent. Ronnie, what is up? All right, guys. So like I said, ttgoffer.com. Grab your spot. Hurry up. All right, let's take things now on over to the charts. Let's talk about this week, what I expect from the markets. Let's go over some top trade ideas. The markets are sitting at all-time highs. And what we've experienced over the last month is a massive rally off that August 5th bottom, followed by a massive 2-week long consolidation. This price action is almost identical to the price action we saw in the summer of 2023. Let me show you what I mean. Let's zoom out. June, oh no, not 2020. What was it? 20. Oh, that was 2023. Oh, here we go. Sorry, guys. I got the wrong dates. All right, here we go. It's actually May of not 2023, May of this year. Here it is. So here, you guys, I want to show you. So here we had big pullback in April, strong rally the following month, followed by a multi-week long consolidation trade sideways. And then you took out the all-time high and you extended higher. So there's your taking out your all-time high and extending higher, right? Mike, one more question. So you said there are several people giving out signals. Which trades should I follow if I have a small account? I'm guessing there's going to be a lot of signals, right? Yes, Anvar. So actually, when a small account trade alert is sent out, the alert will actually start with small account, and then you'll see the alert. So Anvar, it'll literally, the alert you're going to get is going to say small account, SPY, 565 call option, September 3rd expiration, 28-cent entry, 4 contracts. Okay. So the alert will actually say small account. Okay. It'll actually say small account. Then there's going to be other alerts that are going to say advanced, Coinbase, put option, whatever, right? You're going to stay away from the advanced alerts. If you're working on a small account, Anvar, stay away from the advanced alerts. Advanced alerts are going to be for a little bit more, obviously, experienced traders. The volatility is much higher. The options are more expensive. The risk is higher, but the reward is higher. But it requires a little bit more of an experienced trader to be able to manage that risk appropriately. So we actually label all of our trades: small account, novice, intermediate, advanced. And that's how our members will know what type of trade this is, how much risk is involved, how much volatility is involved. And there's Renato. Well, everybody, welcome back, Renato. Renato, welcome back to the TC family. Renato used to be a member, now is a member once again. Renato, welcome back to the TC family. There's now just 14 of those spots now remaining. 14 of those spots now remaining. All right. All right, guys, let's go back on over to the charts of the SPY. Now, a couple weeks ago, I came on my live stream and I told everybody that I was looking for the markets to consolidate between your all-time high and your 50-day moving average. Your 50-day moving average is this dark blue line you see on my screen here. I did that live stream on Sunday, August 18th. Okay. And I said, I think that the markets are going to top out at the all-time high and then pull back to the 50-day and then hold the 50-day and then consolidate for a couple of weeks. I was right about topping out at the all-time high. I was right about consolidating for a couple of weeks, but the pullback and the consolidation was extremely shallow. You guys can see we have a nice area of support here over those couple of weeks. And here is the 50-day moving average. You can see we never actually got down to that 50-day moving average. We consolidated much higher above it. Okay. Now, what I'm looking for from this market, I'm going to be honest with you from where I stand. Everything on this chart, everything on the chart tells me new all-time high. Everything on the chart. But there's a little monster inside me that makes me feel like we might take out that all-time high and then fail. and then pull back inside the consolidation. So everything in this chart reads that we're going to break this all-time high and we're going to push higher, right? Everything in the chart tells you this is the price action that you're going to get. But being that the S&P is currently trading at 21 times next year's forward earnings, that is expensive. And I'm a little concerned about the market's ability to break the all-time high and extend higher. And I want to be cautious of a break that high, right? Break that high and then fail it, pull it back in, and then you get a candle that looks something like this. Okay? Then you get a candle that looks something like this, and then you pull back inside of this consolidation. Okay? So I'm a little weary of this type of price action where you make the new all-time high, everybody gets very excited. By the afternoon, the market pulls back, takes that all-time high back, pulls back to the downside, makes a new low of the intraday session, and then you get a deeper pullback, and that takes you back into the consolidation. So what I'm trying to tell you is that when you do take the long, and I have a lot of longs on my watch list to start the week, but there's longs that are coupled with short ideas late. So it's long early, short late is kind of what I'm thinking about coming into the week. We have to welcome William. William's the newest member of the group. 13 of these spots now remain. Everybody welcome William. Go to ttgoffer.com, guys. There's 13 spots left. It's $500 for the whole year. There's no upsell for anything on that page. It's all included for the 500. You got the double your money back guarantee that I really don't think you need, but honestly, it'll just give you guys peace of mind knowing that if you can make enough winning trades to equal $500 one time, we're going to give you back $1,000. The double your money back guarantee is right there in black and white. Yes, it's real. Go read it. Questions? Text us 1-888-621-2127. All right. So those are my thoughts on the overall market. I'm just not sold that the markets are going to break this all-time high and just keep going like this. So I want to be cautious of long early and then maybe failing that all-time high and then pulling yourself back. And then honestly, if you get a weaker than expected labor report on Friday, that's the catalyst, right? Well, honestly, you have catalyst, you have job openings, you have ADP employment number, jobless claims, and labor report. So if any of these data points throughout the week come in significantly weaker than expected, that's the catalyst to fail the all-time high. So I think you'll come out of the gate trying to push the all-time high. These catalysts come in. If any of them are a lot weaker, then you look for that take back. So we're going to use the fundamental catalysts of these labor data points. If any of them are much weaker than expected, and I mean much weaker than expected, okay, then we look for that to fail the all-time high. We have to welcome Anvar. Anvar, only 12 spots left. Everybody welcome Anvar. Rich Cruz says, can I start with an account of $50,000? Rich Cruz, absolutely. So I asked the question before. I mean, we have a lot of members that start with small accounts, but that's just because not everybody has 50K to start with in their trading account. But we have many members that have 5-figure, 6-figure, even 7-figure accounts. Okay, we have members with 7-figure accounts. We have members with 6-figure accounts. So, Rich, if you want to start with a $50,000 account, by all means, brother, be my guest. You absolutely could. But my advice to you, Rich, not knowing who you are, not knowing anything about your trading experience or success or failures, my advice is to start smaller. Make sure that you are capable of making money and then increase, right? Like if you're not experienced, Rich, even though you're trying to follow professional traders alerts, you still are probably going to make mistakes if you're new. So like example, a moderator might get into a trade. It might go against them at first. Now, the moderator has no problem holding that position because the moderator is comfortable in their size. They're comfortable in their analysis. They're okay holding. You may not be. You might be in too much size. You're down $2,000, $3,000. You're getting real nervous. You exit the position and then the stock recovers and the moderator makes money and you lost money. And that's just one example. So Rich, my advice to you, brother, would be you can start with whatever you want, but my advice is always be conservative when you're starting, especially if you're not already a successful trader. All right. Because whatever mistakes you're going to make in the beginning, let them be beginning growing pains that cost you very, very, very little money so you can fix those mistakes before you start trading with bigger money. I hope that makes sense. I'm just being real with you. I don't want to see you lose money. I want all of our members to be successful. So I'm always going to tell you what I think is the best route for you to take to give you the best chance of being successful. So I hope that helps, Rich. All right. We have to welcome Akrarov. Oh, no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I totally just I'm sorry. Nick. Everybody welcome Nick. Nick is the newest member of the group. Everybody welcome Nick. Nick, welcome. 11 spots now remain. All right. Everybody welcome Nick. 11 spots now remain. Nick, welcome to the TTG fam. Everyone go to ttgoffer.com. These spots are going quick. I had 20 when I started. I'm down to 11. The price is $9.80 after midnight tonight, or 11 more people join. Get it for $500. All right. Again, that's ttgoffer.com. All right. So now you guys kind of know my thoughts about the overall market, right? I'm kind of thinking push that all-time high and then weak labor data. If you get weak labor data, fail it. If the labor data comes in strong, then you're probably smooth sailing. You can probably look for more upside. Okay. You can probably look for more upside. All right. All right. Individual stocks. Let's talk about it. On the list, any member benefit for Canadians trading on the TSX exchange? We do not trade anything on the TSX at all. Everything we trade is a US listed stock. So you're not going to get a single trade alert on the TSX. But what you will get is the education of the setups we look for, how we use our indicators, what determines a confirmation signal, how we grade quality setup, because we essentially grade setups A, B, C. It's based on probability. A setup has a 75% chance probability. B setup 65. C setup 50-50. So we'll teach you how we grade those setups. We'll teach you what those setups looks like. We'll teach you confirmation signals, indicators, etc. But we're not going to give you any trade alerts on the TSX because we don't trade them, right? We obviously have a ton of members in Canada. Canada is actually our second largest member base. We have members in 115 different countries. It is the US, Canada, the UK, Germany, and then actually I think Brazil is actually like number 5, which was a surprise to me. But we have members in 115 different countries. All right. I hope that answers your question. All right. Individual stocks. First one up, Amazon. First one up is Amazon. Now, the reason why I'm giving you Amazon, okay, Amazon falls right into the long, early, short, late category. So if I think there's a possibility of the markets pushing and then maybe failing, if you get that, right? If you push and then fail, I want to look for Amazon to push and then fail, because Amazon is actually right at a very big level. So I want to show you guys this level here for Amazon. Now, if we take a look here, it's in the low 180s. The low 180s were support there in June. They were support once again here in July. Then you have the huge gap down, obviously the August 5th disaster. We rallied back up, and then that level became resistance. So this level that was support became resistance. Now you're bouncing back up. Huge, strong breakout candle on Friday. Now you have this resistance level coming into play, and this blue and purple line, that's the 50-day and the 100-day moving average. So what I'm thinking is, if we push early, fade late, you can look for Amazon to push early into 182, 183, and then fail late and then pull off of that level. So we would look for Amazon. Oops, I didn't mean to delete that. You would look for Amazon to push into this level and then pull off of that level. Okay, push into it and then pull off of it. Dimitri, welcome to the family, brother. 10 spots now remain. We've had all guys tonight. Where are my ladies at? We've had all guys tonight, I believe. All guys tonight are signing up. Welcome, Dimitri. 10 of these spots now remain. Everybody welcome Dimitri. All right, so that's Amazon. Those are my thoughts there. Amazon, look for Amazon long into the low 180s, and then maybe some profit taking against those low 180s. That is Amazon. Then we have Roku. All right. Then we have Roku. Now, the reason why Roku interests me is because of the candle that the stock put in on Friday. The candle the stock put in on Friday has my attention. This is not at the top of my list, but I am going to pay attention to it this week because of what happened on Friday. Now you're saying, well, Mike, what happened on Friday? Allow me to show you. Okay. Look at this resistance in February and March. Look at this resistance in May. Look at this resistance in July. We broke through that level in August with a big increase in volume that confirms the breakout. On Friday, the stock pulled all the way back into that level and held. This tail into this level is real. That is an extremely deep pullback and test of that support level. But when I take you to an intraday chart, this is a daily chart. So every candlestick represents one day. Now I'm going to take you to a 3-minute chart. Every candlestick represents 3 minutes and show you the intraday price action. We sold off through that level, recovered it, and then it became support. And then you push back off of it. So the fact that we took that level out and then reclaimed it, right? Took that level out, then reclaimed it. That tells me that that support level is still intact. Now, with that support level being intact, we have a big resistance level here around 71. 71 takes you all the way back to February's bottom of that big gap down, and this yellow line, which is the 200-day moving average. So what I'm thinking here is maybe Roku tries to go back up and test that 71. Right? Now, again, this is not one of my favorites, but that price action against that support level definitely captures my attention. That's Roku. Next up is Kava. All right, Kava, one of my favorites. And we're looking for longs on Kava. Kava had the huge gap up on earnings, and that gap entry point is 110. Okay, gap entry point is 110. So that's your earnings gap up. You pulled back in to test it on Thursday. You confirmed the support with the little bottom tail there on Friday. And now we are looking for Kava to give you that. Okay, we're going to look for Kava to go back to 118, 119. Right? We're looking for Kava to make a push back up into the high 1-teens, maybe even 120, but let's not get too excited. I'm just looking for Kava to give us a nice little bounce after we just held that earnings gap up. The 9 EMA, that's that teal light blue line, is also coming into play, holding support. That's a momentum indicator. So we should get a little bit more of an upside pop there for Kava this week. Then another long idea. It's a ETF. This is low volatility. XBI. XBI has a brick wall at 103. Okay. XBI has a brick wall at 103. Now you guys can see here, resistance, 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 resistance. Okay. XBI is a biotech ETF. It is filled with small biotech companies. Rates going down are good for biotech stocks because biotech stocks are extremely heavily reliant on debt. Lower interest rates, better for them. Makes the cost of capital less expensive. Eats into their cash flow less. What you can look for XBI is what I'm looking at is a really nice support level at 100 and a resistance level there at 103. This gives you a $3 range on XBI, and I think this range is going to break out. Let's go to a 3-minute chart. Let's look at XBI. Here is your support of, look at this level. Look at this. Right? Now, we dropped all the way into that level there on Friday. That level held, and look at that strong reversal. Look at how strong of a reversal we got off that level. So let's just see, are we finally ready to take out these tops? So these tops here, 102.25. So this level is 102.25. Okay, this level is 102, and you can all see this, right? It doesn't take a master chartist to see this. Yeah, that level 102.25, and that resistance level is 75 cents wide from 102.25 to 103. 103 tops are back here. It's actually higher than 103. This is actually 103.5. So you're about $1 wide, right? You're about $1 wide there. Right, maybe even $1.25 wide. We got to welcome Russell. Russell, welcome to the family. 9 of these spots now remain. Everybody welcome Russell. 9 spots left. But that's what I'm looking for there, guys, on XBI, to see if XBI, with interest rates now set to start to come down, does this ETF start to rally? Can we break 103? If you can break 103, that stock, that ETF has some more upside, and you can probably look for a swing trade that takes you to 107 over the next couple of weeks. Last but not least, ASTS. I'm just telling you guys, 28 is a huge level here. 28 is a huge level. You have held this level now for 4 days. There's the 1 bottom, 2 bottom, 3 bottom, 4. If 28 breaks, I think ASTS is in trouble. If 28 breaks. So just set a price alert for 28. And if 28 gives, then I think you probably get more downside on ASTS, and you probably go back down to refill this huge breakout back at 23. You will have some support here at 25, and that's that previous all-time high set in 2021, right? That never got tested. You just broke through it in August, but you never got back to test 25. So if 28 breaks, I think you should have a pretty easy move to 25. And then if 25 breaks, you're at 23. But at least the 28 to 25, I think that is a pretty solid trade if 28 breaks. So just set the alert for 28. If 28 gives, take a short, buy puts, whatever. Look for a move to 25. We got to welcome my welcome to the family. 8 spots now remain. Everybody, welcome my 8 spots now remain. If ASTS gets above 31 and a half, I would bail on the short idea if it gets above 30 to 31 and a half. I have been short ASTS last week. Okay. I was able to capitalize on this move to the downside. I've been short ASTS. I'm actually still short ASTS. I have taken a bunch of profit off on the trade, but I still am short. And if 28 breaks, I'm just going to sit on the rest of the position and hold. I'm short from 33.21 was my initial entry. I took profits into 28. If the stock gets above 31, I'll get out of the rest of the position. If 28 breaks, I'm going to sit and hold. All right. That's ASTS. And that's it, folks. That does it. That wraps things up for my top trade ideas for the week. Those are the stocks that I'm going to be focused on coming into the week. We've got the overall market sitting at all-time highs. The futures are flat. We started off green. We pulled back into flat. Now, bouncing around a little bit. Nothing really too major. But I think that we've got some really good ideas. We got some really good stocks, some really good chart setups that we can focus on. I think it's going to be a fantastic week. We got great setups. We got great catalysts with the labor data coming out. It's going to be a fantastic week. Go to ttgoffer.com, trade with us, get the alerts, take advantage. Let's start making some damn money together. All right. All right. So there you guys go. Okay. Now, I don't know what IG, I'm not sure what that means. Hold on one second, guys. I just got asked a question and I'm not sure what this person is referring to. Joe, that should be yes. I'm not familiar with IG markets, but with the CFD account, they should be able to, yes. That answer should be yes, but they got to check with, I'm not sure. I'm not familiar with IG markets, but that answer should be yes for them. All right, folks, that takes me to the second code word for the giveaway. Okay. Second code word for the giveaway, okay, is market. Market. All right, second code word is market. First code word labor, second code word market, labor, market, because that is what this week is all about, okay? Labor, market. That's the code words. 2 code words for tonight's giveaway. This is what this week is about. It's all about the labor market. Job openings, jobless claims, ADP employment number, and the labor report. It's all about jobs this week. Nothing else matters. Do alerts come during the week as well? Bob, I don't know when else the alerts would come, brother, because the stock market's closed on the weekend. So the trade alerts are going to come to you, obviously, yes, during the week, because that's when the stock market's open. So you're going to get notifications sent to you via the mobile app, push notification, whenever one of our moderators enters or exits a trade. That'll happen during the week. Okay, that'll happen during the week. We have to welcome Ty. Ty just joined. Now 7 spots left, guys. These are going quick. Remember, after midnight tonight or these next 7 spots go, the price is $980. You can join right now for $500. Go to ttgoffer.com. No coupon code needed. Any questions? Text us 1-888. Okay, 1-888-621-2127. Text that number with any questions. Bob says, I heard you give some ideas the last hour. Oh, yes. I give ideas on the live stream for the week, right? I give you some ideas for this week, right? But I thought you were talking about like alerts, because I'm not giving you alerts right now. I'm just giving you like ideas, like things I'm looking at. But as a member, Bob, you'll get an actual notification the exact moment that I get into one of those trades. So like right now I'm giving you ideas, but that doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to take all those trades. Something, I need to see certain things, right? But as a member, you'll get a push notification when I actually get in and a push notification when I get out. And the same goes for the 8 other professional traders that are mods. When they get in, you get an alert. When they get out, you get an alert. Okay? So that's the difference just between like me sharing ideas with you right now versus actual trade alerts during the week. Okay? All right, guys. So labor market, those are the code words for the giveaway. With that being said, that means it is now time for the giveaway. The way this giveaway works, we're going to put everyone's name into a random name picker called the Wheel of Names. We're going to spin that wheel. If your name is called, you will have 2 minutes to send a text message to that phone number. See it on the screen? Write it down. Get it ready. Cue it up in your phone. 786-292-1606. 786-292-1606. Cue it up. If your name is called, you'll have 2 minutes to text that phone number and give me both code words. If you do, the prize is yours. Annual members of True Trading Group, if you win, you will receive 1 full year of STR totally free. That's a value of around $700. If you're not a member of True Trading Group, don't worry, because you're like, what's STR? Don't worry about it. If you're an annual member and you win, you're going to get STR for free for a whole year. If you are a lifetime member of True Trading Group, you're going to get a bonus skip the line one-on-one mentor session with any mod of your choice. Your favorite mod, doesn't matter if their wait list is 2 months long, you'll do a one-on-one mentor session, coaching session with them this week. Everybody welcome Anthony. Anthony coming in late. Anthony. 6 spots left, guys. Everybody welcome Anthony. 6 spots left. All right, Joe, spin the wheel. Good luck, everybody. And the winner is Hosan Travis. I feel like their name is backwards. I feel like it's Travis Hosan. Right? That would make more sense. Hosan Travis Hosan. Either way, Hosan Travis Hosan. You have now 1 minute and 45 seconds to send a text message to the phone number on the bottom of the screen. And if you do, well, you have to give us both code words. And if you do, the prize is yours. Joe, what do you think? You feel good about this one? I don't. I don't feel good that Hosan Travis is going to send the text message within the allotted time. I have a feeling that Hosan Travis or Travis Hosan is not on the live stream. So the clock is ticking for Mr. Hozon. There is 1 minute and 10 seconds remaining. If they do not text, we will just move on and spin the wheel again. 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. Popo Q says, I'm excited to start. I just signed up. Thank you for the live stream today. Popo Q, it is my pleasure. I'm excited to have you part of the group. I can't wait to trade with you. 30 seconds now remain. 30 seconds remain. I don't feel good about this one. Hozon Travis, I don't feel good about this. I shot another 78 this weekend, by the way. It's a par 70 course, though. It's a par 70. So I was 8 over. So 8 over on a regular par 72 is an 80. So, but that's it. 2 minutes. Time's up. Reset it. Spin that wheel, Joe. And the winner is CL Ross. CL Ross. The clock starts now. CL Ross, you have 2 minutes to send a text message to 786-292-1606 and give me both code words. If you do, the prize is yours. If not, I'm just going to talk more about my golf round. I had 3 birdies, which is very exciting. One of them was a chip in, off the green, on a slope, in the thick stuff, flopped it right on, caught the slope, sank it. Beauty. It was fantastic. It was great. Those are the shots that make you just, man. Scotty Scheffler winning the Champions round. What a year that guy had. $63 million in earnings this year for Scotty Scheffler. $63 million for Scotty Scheffler. And he became a father, and he got arrested. It was a very, very, very active year for Scotty Scheffler. Woo! Abe, my man, Abe goes, very nice. I chipped one in for eagle today from 30 yards out. Sick. Great job. Oh, man, we got 30 seconds left, 35 seconds left, guys. Abe, that's sick. We got to get another TTG golf outing. When we did our in-person meetup in Miami, I did a big golf outing for True Trading Group for all the members that came. We got to do. We're doing another in-person meetup in 2025. So I'm going to arrange another golf outing. We're going to have a lot of fun. 10 seconds, guys. It's not looking good. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wow. So two spins. Nobody got it. Guys, listen, I would love to stay here and keep on spinning, but every minute that I'm here, every minute extra I'm here is another minute that I'm not laying with my newborn 1-month-old daughter. So I am going to go. We do have to welcome Theodore. Theodore, welcome to the TTG family. Everybody welcome Theodore. That means we're now down to just 5 of these spots. So if you guys want one of these spots for $500, you've got to hurry up. They're not going to last until midnight. It's 8 p.m. We have 5 spots left. I started at 6:30 with 20. So 15 people have taken it. That's it. What clubs do I use? My irons, I have Callaway Apex Pro irons, and I have the TaylorMade M5 driver 3-wood and the TaylorMade Sim hybrid. And I have the TaylorMade Spider putter. I got the Callaway Jaws wedges. Yes. Those are all of my clubs. So everybody, welcome to the TTG family. Go to ttgoffer.com. Everything on that page is included. There is no upsell for anything you see on that page. You've got the W money back guarantee, guys. What do you have to lose? You have any questions? Text us 1-888-621-2127. Again, that's 1-888-621-2127. Numbers right down there if you guys have questions. Text us. Happy to answer anything you guys have. Smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. My TTG